You don't need anything else to feel good right now. The root of all our suffering is attachment. It's when we are attached to something that we don't yet have. It's thinking we need something that we don't have before we can feel good. So the statement is, I need blank, and then I can feel blank. I need X amount of money, and then I can feel secure, and then I can relax. I need a relationship, and then I can feel fulfilled. I need a job that I love, and then I can feel happy. I need a bigger house, and then I can feel good. I need a client, and then I can feel worthy. I just need to finish this thing, and then I can feel much better. How many times do we do that in our day-to-day, right? I just need to get all of these things done first. It's our way of resisting the present moment because we deem it as like not good enough. I can't feel good right now. I don't have this thing. I don't have this figured out yet. We deny ourselves the permission to just be and to feel wonderful. But what many of us don't understand is that suffering statement, I need blank and then I can feel blank, never goes away. Ever, 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 ever. Even when we get the thing that we think we need, 10 seconds later, you guys, that same statement reappears. And we're right back to needing something else to feel good right now. We're right back to feeling unsettled, dissatisfied, and anxious. Our brains are so convincing that they sell us quite successfully on this big fat lie that we need something that we don't have to fully love and experience the present moment in the way that we desire, in the way that we are meant to. We become convinced that when we get over there, when we get the thing that we so badly want, then we can finally feel good and breathe and like never have a problem again. That's what a lot of us believe. You feel me? And when we believe this lie that everything is just so much better over there, what happens is it keeps us dissatisfied in the present moment while chasing after some future moment. And here's the kicker. That future moment that you're desperately trying to get to is still the present moment over there. So if you haven't programmed your brain to be here now, even when you get over there, your mind and body won't be there. It'll be somewhere else. On to the next thing. When we use our mind to constantly think about the past or worry about the future, all we're doing is living in the past or the future. And we're missing the only place and time that real joy is ever actually experienced, which is being in the here and now. The truth is, a lot of truth bombs today. The truth is, even when we get over there and get the thing we want, our brain just comes up with a new set of problems, a new list of things we need before feeling good. A couple years ago, I was so convinced that when I was doing 10K months in my business, that I would feel so much better and that I could finally relax. Even though I knew intellectually how our brains work, I was like, no. This is different. This amount of money will provide me the feelings of safety and security. And then guess what happened? I created my first 10K month, but I felt no different. I felt no better. I think for 10 seconds I did when I saw the money in my account. But after that quick dopamine hit, boom, I did not feel safe. I did not feel secure. Instead, what happened is I just went right back to feeling scared that I wouldn't be able to maintain that income every month, nervous about where my next client was coming from, doubting that I could keep it up. So all that time that I spent trying to get somewhere else to feel better and to feel safe and secure and finally relax was an illusion. My fearful brain was right there at the finish line, ready and willing to hand me a new set of problems and things to worry about. It'll say, okay, Shaina, I was wrong. What you really need is $20,000 a month to feel safe and secure. And then we're right back to chasing some future moment again to feel good. And then the cycle continues. Now, you may be watching this and maybe you don't believe me. Oh no, I would 100% feel different and be different if I had $1 million or the relationship I want so badly or the dream house. If this is you, it's okay. Just notice this. I think that sometimes just understanding this lie and how our brains work is enough to snap us out of this illusion. But sometimes I think we need to learn the hard way. Sometimes we need to experience the experience of getting something we've wanted so badly and then not feeling what we thought we'd feel. This happens a lot with my clients. They'll finally get the job or they're living in the place that they've wanted to live or the relationship. But then they're right back on our call in a panic with a new set of fears. Well, how am I going to maintain this? Well, what about this over here? Now I'm scared about this. And I'll gently poke fun at them a little bit and I'll say, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Why all the mind drama? You created the exact thing you wanted. What's the problem? And I always say to them, I want you to remember this experience. This is something that you've wanted and thought you needed to feel good. And now that you have it, that worry and that discontent is still there. Sometimes we need that wake-up call. The 10K experience was my wake-up call. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I get it. It's really never any better over there. I was like, if I can't feel 100% safe here, right now, exactly where I am, I'm never going to be able to feel safe over there. And so then the feeling of safety became my number one priority, not the external results, but feeling safe in the present moment with exactly what I had, loving exactly where I was in every moment. And of course, if you've been here for a while, you know that the safety, the feeling is what creates the future result we want. So what are you telling yourself you need first to then feel good? It could be something on a larger scale, a big goal of sorts. So for example, a certain amount of money, career, relationship, house, etc. And or it could just be your day-to-day dialogue on a smaller scale. I need to get through this week to feel better. I just need to finish all of these tasks on my to-do list. Each and every single time we think we need something first to feel good now is simply a gap in our thinking. And this gap can only be closed in the present moment. You think the gap is closed in some distant, faraway land, when the money is in your bank account or you're arm to arm with your partner or you're strolling into that new job, but it's not. But if you think that all the goodness is in the future, you will perpetuate your suffering in the present, and it'll take you much longer to actually get there, if at all. You must believe, and better yet, grant yourself the permission to be here now, to let go of this lie you've been carrying around. The lie of I need XYZ and then I can feel blank. I need XYZ first is not a fact. It is not the truth. It is a lie. One big fat lie from your ego mind. You don't need anything else to feel good right now. The only reason you don't feel good right now is because you think you need something else that you don't have. That's it. That is the only reason. But what if you didn't need anything else? What if you could just choose to feel good right now? You can choose to feel whole and complete and safe right now. Just decide to stop resisting the moment in front of you and instead say yes to it, to accept the moment, surrender to it. Be here now with all 5 senses as if you're experiencing this moment for like the first time ever. It's that hyper awareness and observation. This is where your power is, you guys. This is where your high vibe, positive feelings create magic for your future. Not trying to bulldoze your way to some elusive finish line, but to embody the joy of the present moment. Ego mind, who's telling you that you need something to feel good, is totally misguided. It does not know what's up. You don't need anything else to feel good right now. If you believed right now that you had everything you ever needed and that your future results were already guaranteed, how would you feel? How would you show up to your days? This is how you bridge the gap and connect to the truth of who you already are at your core. Joy, abundance, wealth, whole, complete, worthy. Any and all resistance that you have right now to saying yes to the present moment and feeling positive emotion is only because of your thinking. That's it. And that's really great news because you don't need to try to get somewhere else to close that gap and to feel good. You have the power to do that right now. It's where the power always is, in this moment, in this moment, in this moment. Okay? This is what coaching helps you dismantle. All the resistance, it's that tension, all the resistance you're experiencing that's keeping you from showing up today in the way that you really want. Not waiting for some future moment to feel good, but to feel good right now. That feel-good energy is what fuels inspired decision-making. So if you want to take this a step further and get coached on your thoughts through your own resistance, you can check out my program. The link is down below. This was a really great, important video, I feel like. I hope you feel like. If you do, you can give it a thumbs up. And have an amazing week, you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.